How you doing, everybody? I'm back with a little more Conan, Isle of Siptah, continuing my run here, and just banging out a couple of, enough stone for a couple of furnaces, because I'm going to be smelting a lot of iron here. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. And then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to go down that hill and see if I can grab some more iron from that area down there. Pretty happy with the progress I made so far. So I've done about 2 streams of this before that have been about a little over 3 hours each, and got some decent progress to show for it, so I'm pretty happy about that. Make a furnace. Oh, that takes 500. Darn it. For some reason I thought it was 300. I don't know why I remember it being 300. Let me just dump these rocks here for a minute and I'll go get more. Stuff there temporarily. Since there are a lot of hostiles in this area, I think I might put the furnaces indoors here. Takes up a bit of room, but I don't want to risk them getting smashed. Load that up, get started. So I'm going to need iron pretty much immediately. Oh, these guys do fight each other, I forgot that. There we go. Dropping a lot of items that I have no use for here. Not immediately, anyway. Look at all this inventory clutter. How do I get all this clutter this fast? Amazing. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this foundation piece now other than just put it here so I can crack it and get some materials back. Also, I could use a campfire or something to cook over here, so... You know, I'm going to need way more wood right now than I think I'm going to need, so I may as well start chopping now. Let's get some of this back in here. Need a box or something here too. Need some storage. I don't remember which way this faces when you actually put a cook in here, but I'm just going to trust this for now. Actually, I think I'm going to move this. Didn't this used to have an arrow showing which way the person was going to be standing when I put someone here? I guess not. I would assume it's here, like here where the bowls and stuff are, because why would you be sitting on the opposite side from the bowls? let's get some iron. Actually, let's see if I have enough iron to repair this pick first, because why would I want my pick to start running out already? I need to start repairing my tools. I don't even want to risk it. I know that took most of my iron already, but it's just not worth it otherwise. I can cook this too. There. I'm just going to throw this in here because I don't know what else to do with it. I don't need twine right now. Alright. Now, if I go down here, there should be lots of iron everywhere. There we go. Oh, there's coal here too. Good. Start using coal for my furnace instead of wood. I think a lot of the iron that I was looking for around here, I might have gotten rid of some of it when I had to drop all my iron and run when I was getting my ass kicked earlier, so it might just take time to come back. So, if I keep going, I'm going to find more of this. Oh, this guy's really going to attack me. Okay, fine, whatever. Also, I know I gained a level and I forgot to do my attributes over. wonder if this thing is actually something I could take down right now. I mean, it's worth at least giving it a shot to see how badass this guy is. Yeah, that's a boss. I shouldn't have done that. Can he get up here? I honestly don't know. I think even dumping all my arrows on that guy might do nothing, so we'll see what happens. Let me give that another try. Yeah, I'm just not strong enough right now. It's not going to do anything to him. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, that was me. You seem to have some of my arrows, you know, never mind. Well, there's a little bit of iron over here. I guess I could just grab that while I'm around. He's just gonna keep getting angry, isn't he? If I get to the point where I have poison arrows and stuff, I might be able to cheese him from up here, but I'm not really invested in doing that right now. Oh, hey, there's a spider. Let me put my mace back on so I can actually fight properly in the dark. These things are a little tough for me right now. What the hell is... Oh, darn it. Listen, buddy. We're not having this today, okay?
Enemies approaching. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
There's like... Oh, there's a one loot chest up here, great. With stuff that's basically worthless to me. Something up here too. Oh, this is a, Oh, check it out. Okay, this must be the, Zath altar. Is this where I learns it? You know, it's too bad I can't, like, talk to this person. I don't actually want to kill her. She looks cool. Oh, this is such a nice place, though. Check it out. It's so cool. There's a priest of Zath up here, too. You know what? You're just living your best life. I'm just going to leave you up here. Be nice if I knew, like, is there a way to... Is there anything I can click on up here to learn the religion, or is that just... Is that out of the question right now? Usually there's a book or something. Can't seem to find it at the moment. Alright, I gotta remember where this is on the map. Where is this? It's between Boneway and Den of the Wolf Brothers. It's east of my little camp here. And that fucker is still over there. Alright. I'm wondering if you kill that priest, do they drop something that lets you learn it, but I don't want to risk just doing that for nothing, so... Well, I mean, as long as I know where this is, I know I just climb up from here, so... Boop. Wow, he really just let you do that, huh? Okay. Where's my camp again? Over this way. I see. It explains why there's so many spiders around here. It's because she's probably summoning them or something. Just like lore-wise, that's kind of interesting. Go away. Shoo. Fine, have it your way. My stamina runs out so fast. I'm so used to my level 60 character on Exodalians. Forgot my early game, like, baby struggles here. Get a coal for this. There. Uh-oh. Why are you attacking my house? Go away. Oh, you're all the worst. You're all ridiculous. You all deserve this. You could have minded your own business and not ended up as lunch. More hamburgers. Oof. Alright, as soon as I get out of this fight, I'm investing some points, because I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, now I have 2 levels worth of points I didn't use. Good. That's amazing. Very efficient. Why don't I just chill out up here for a minute? Just have a seat on the roof and see what I can do with my stats here. Just trying to get everything up to at least get the first perk on them. Oh, this isn't, the suit I'm wearing is an accuracy bonus? Interesting. I thought that the scout armor usually gives you something else, like the light armor. Yeah, unless I want to dump 50 points into that right now. Maybe when I start re-speccing. I pretty much always end up using this, so that's something to consider. Don't have explosives available yet. I know I'm going to be making dyes later. There isn't anything that's so essential right now that it's a big deal that I can't spend points on it. Learn how to make a well. I know I'm eventually, you know, I'm just putting this into stuff I know I'm eventually going to want to unlock anyway, so. Might actually start roofing things properly, which I normally never do in my builds. Most of my Exiled Lands buildings are just basically very flat rectangular roofs and stuff like that. They look very boxy. This looks a little more like, you know, believable as an actual, you know, house. How much does a well cost again? Oh, I have to craft that at an artisan table, right? Is that where they put these? Brick-shaped wood, tar, and... yeah, I might be able to do that at my old base, but probably not this one. Also, I don't know where there's any water sources otherwise, so... Do I have enough to put a blacksmith bench in here or something? see what I could do. Because I know I'm going to need workbenches. Well, I just need a bunch of stone to go with this. Okay, so I think we have enough stone for a blacksmith's bench now, because I know I have the 50 iron back in there. I have about 120 iron right now. And I did that a little bit too much, so I'm going to have to shuffle back to the house again. Let me make the bench. Then I just have to find a place to put it. That overlaps. It's not going to work. Stick it in the corner here. What else do I need in this location? Carpenter's bench wouldn't be a bad thing to have either. I have enough wood here. It's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze to get this in here. Let's see if that works. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I can live with that. Am I anywhere near being able to build the stove yet? Oh, I have decorative war paints available? When did I get that? When did I unlock that? I'm trying to remember where... Oh, because it technically counts as armor somehow, so... Okay, great. Got that too. And I know I'm not going to use this, so unlock that. And do I have one more decoration in what? Well, I like tents. Let's get tents. Okay, so I spent all my points. Do I have any... I don't have another torch if this runs out. Now, out of all the things I can make right now, what else would I... Could make the Wheel of Pain. I'd like to get that priestess back here. Maybe I'll try that. I mean, even if I don't know what to do with her right now. But enough plant matter to, well, I could make another scythe if I wanted to. Seems like a bit of a waste right now, though. I might leave this place here and then make a run back to my other base to go check on how that's doing. One of my turtles might be ready. I can start leveling them. Which way back to my other... It would be this way? Yeah, more or less. Running from fights isn't gonna get me any XP, so... There we go. Facing direction I want to go. Man, I can start putting some elevators here or something. Oh, what's this place? Did I see this yet? Did I already visit this place and I just did? Oh, it just looks funny from up here. Yeah, I've been here. Hi. Two people with spears, great. It's like I'm probably weakest against that than anything else. I always had trouble handling those guys. Sucked into a big fight over here all day. Well, okay, these guys maybe I can take. Hello? Yeah, you thought. gives me basically nothing at this point. Where did I leave my house? Right. Oh, I have more iron. Nice. I don't know why I left spice in there. You know, now that I actually need the twine, let me just make some. Probably past the point where stone tools are going to matter at all. I should just dump this crap. It's just inventory clutter. Oh, did we run out of bark? I guess we did. How's my armor doing? It's not really that great right now. Just drop these in here real quick and repair them. Why did I not see the twine? Oh, there it is, because I'm not looking. Right. Okay. May as well just leave this here until I have a stove, because I can't do anything with it without the stove. Okay, it's doing that thing again. Still don't know exactly how that works. I'm guessing that's the surge or something, which I've heard so much about. Don't know what that actually accomplishes over here, whatever it is. Maybe I'm not interacting with it yet. Well, anyway, I think we need more bark for these trees, for the tanning station. And you're going to keep trying to attack me every time I do that. Get some more bark. Let me see if my turtles are ready yet. Alright, so small turtle as a pet doesn't so these don't grow into the large turtles then, is what I'm gathering. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way to like get those to become like big turtles. Alright, so this is not what I this is not what I thought, how I thought this was gonna work, but can I see my turtles? Oh, look at these turtles. They're so cute. You know, cute turtles. Nothing wrong with that. I guess I could let them just like putter around on the roof or something, but let them play in front of the house. That's actually pretty funny. Aw. How you doing, little buddy? Okay, so my bed is now a turtle habitat, apparently. That's kind of adorable. I dig this. Still need a lot more bark to actually finish that job there. They're just chilling out on the carpenter's bench like, hey, how you doing? Nice. Oh, man. Alright, that job should finish at least. Boop. Do I have any more torches? I should probably take another torch with me. Yeah, maybe two just in case. Also, I don't have any insulated wood yet, so I may as well make some. What do I need for... Wheel of Pain again? Alright. By the next time I come back, those guys should be ready. Now to head back to my other area. Sorry I can't see what the hell I'm doing, because which means that you can't see what the hell I'm doing. But I don't have any light sources that work while I'm climbing, so... Oh, I hope nah, I'm not going to make it up there. That's annoying. Okay, let me get up here first. See if I can make it from this far. So much easier during the day. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. Come on, camera, work with me here. Oh wow, that's nice. And where's my other base again? It was around here somewhere. And there's my house. Where did I leave all my iron? Was probably in the blacksmith's bench, right? Yeah. So make the Wheel of Pain. And trying to find somewhere smooth enough for this place thing to actually sit properly is going to be the usual shenanigans. I'm not chasing that. Alright. There was like one little spot here that was where it was actually working. Also, it's irritating, like I thought that there would be some arrow or whatever to show, like when I put the Taskmaster in here, which way they're going to face. Although, I don't even know where to find the Taskmaster right now, so that's probably irrelevant. Just trying to find that one little sweet spot where it actually... There we go. Alright. Also, I need gruel. Or something similar. I mean, I could just give my shredded roast. I've had a ton of that too, but it's not going to last very long. Okay, I think I'm going to try and capture that one person over there. This used to be really OP, and I know they nerfed it a bit, but it's still pretty good. Blunt Javelin used to be just ridiculous for an Iron Tier weapon. Like, sometimes it was better than using the actual weapons. It was easier to knock someone out with this than actually kill them with a regular weapon. Which is probably not what they intended, so it's understandable that that got fixed. Could I need around here? Okay, so I've got fiber bindings and I've got something to knock her out with. That sounds really terrible out of context. Actually doesn't get much better in context, so I guess I shouldn't complain about that. Alright, so where was she? She was over here somewhere. Just scoot down here a little bit. Oh, here's where that thing was. Well, it's coming this way anyway. Yay, barbarians picking flowers, barbarians picking flowers, barbarians picking flowers, because that's what barbarians do, apparently. Can't resist doing these things. It's one of these again. Alright, alright, you got my attention already. You know, I pressed dodge, but whatever. Probably a little just slow on the draw there. The steer's watching both of us like, yeah, I want no part of this. You two sort that out amongst yourselves. Stop poking me. See, told you. That I'm getting closer. I think it's up on the top of that. Yeah. So this is going to be an exciting or miserable experience, maybe both. Hi, I have an exciting job opportunity for you. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna be bleeding pretty soon. Okay, stop. There we go. There we go. Alright. That's the beginning of a beautiful friendship, probably. Now if I just don't die doing this. Oh, crying out loud. Why do I do things like this to myself? Alright, we're just going to chill out for a little bit here, and while I heal, and while you sit in an unnatural and physically impossible position. Because the physics break when this happens, when you fall off a cliff with somebody. Yep, I'm just gonna wait while my health regens, and if tickle, tickle, tickle. Yep, I miss having those bandages and stuff that I have stockpile on my other character. This would be like the most amazing cosplay, by the way, this outfit. You know, my fiber thing is already running out. Maybe I might have to, like, try and scoot down here. falling really hurts in this game, though. I don't know how much I want to risk this. I mean, falling should hurt, like, especially considering I'm apparently, you know, I run around with, like, enough wood and stone in my pockets to go build a house, and, you know, I'm sure if you fell down this far normally, it should hurt. But then, you know, this game and realism are, you know, barely on speaking terms. Let me see if I can just scoot down like... Oh, God. Yeah, I know. Alright. I know. Let's get back here and get this over with. I really hope I don't get jumped on the way back, because I will probably die very quickly. Flowers, flowers, more flowers, more flowers. And there's a nice little ramp here that I can not have to climb and lose my grip on the rope, so that's good. I can't really do much with her now, but this is going to be a really big win later. Right now I don't even know how to make the Zath temple, so... Okay. Remember when I said I hoped I wouldn't get jumped on the way back? Thank goodness that's over with. Bye. You know, this perk doesn't really do all that much. Also, should I try to pump this up? I may as well, because I'm not always going to be wearing this armor. Alright. And that food's going to run out in an hour, so... Might be worth it to make another scythe just for this place. Because I don't really carry these around everywhere. I just use them, like, usually there's enough shrubberies near the house that I can just, if I need plant matter to stockpile, I can just whack a bunch of shrubs with this and then put it back in the bench. So I'm not just wasting that encumbrance all the time. Also, it gets you a lot more, like, see, if I picked that flower by hand, I would have got one. I hit it with this thing and got 24 of them. So it makes a huge difference if you're actually trying to get those in bulk, like you're trying to make a lot of dye or something. Or if you're trying to stockpile yellow lotus so that you can respec whenever you want. You know, for situations like that, it makes a big difference. So these are a very handy thing to have. It's just that they're so situational that carrying them 24/7 is kind of a waste of a few pounds of encumbrance. Also, some of these plants have very funny hitboxes. You kind of have to stand over them and aim at the ground sometimes to try to get it to acknowledge that you're hitting it. While I'm already doing this, I may as well just make a big stockpile of plant matter and stuff and then not have to worry about it for a while. What else am I going to use this thing for around here? sometimes I just sort of give up trying to hit them and end up grabbing the last few by hand because the game just doesn't want to admit that I'm hitting them, so it gets kind of childish about that sometimes. Hello, new friend. Should make more of this because I'm gonna need it. Actually, I guess I should make more of this because I'm gonna need it. I ended up needing twine and not having it a lot more often than I need plant matter and don't have it. And then I'm like, now I gotta make twine. I'll just make some in advance. You know, actually learn something from all those hours I spent in the previous setting. Early game goes a lot smoother once you stop repeating your mistakes. Any other tools I should make while we're around here? I always need these and don't have them when I try making these. And here we go again. I told you, I don't care about my car's extended warranty. Stop calling. You get nothing. Good day. I remember there being a lot more iron here. Oh, the coal is back. Good. Grab more of that while I'm here. I know those iron reinforcements are going to take forever because I have a blacksmith. I really need to start capturing more folks to work for me here. It's a good thing I don't need too many of those right now. I'm not building with making buildings that have tier 2 pieces or anything yet, so I don't need a ton of iron reinforcements. I'm just occasionally going to need them for building workstations and stuff. And storage chests. I like to put a nice storage chest at the foot of that bed just to have a place to dump stuff when I get in. Maybe make some better doors. These doors look kind of cheesy. Do I have enough? Do I have enough to make one of those nice little storage chests yet? Not the wooden box, but yeah, not this crappy thing, which is usually not even worth it to me. But yeah, 15 shaped wood and 5 iron reinforcements. I actually kind of have that right now, except for the shaped wood. I can make a little more shaped wood out of this. And chop some trees while I'm doing that. Sometimes these buttons don't want to work. Like sometimes it, like you try to click craft all or craft 10 or whatever, and it doesn't work. And then if you like say click craft or and then one of the other buttons again, then it works. Or sometimes it still doesn't work. It's just a weird little interface glitch I've run into a few times. Go chop some trees. Buddy. I must have picked like the best spot for as far as having my house between as many spawn points as possible. Because it seems like I step outside the door and I immediately have somebody picking a fight with me. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Can't cook this right now because I need more wood, but I'm gonna leave this in here for now. Also, why is steel over here? I should have that over by my blacksmith's bench where I'll actually remember to use it. I can make steel reinforcements too. What am I going to use those for right now, though? Let's drop some more ironstone in here. Wonder when I should start making bricks. Maybe I should start making them now. We're close to having enough for this chest. that's not going to be until I clear the queue, or you know what, I'll just leave it as it is. Need more coffee. See if this would last long enough. No, it's not going to last long enough. I'll just get a little more. Better. Doesn't last all that long. I think I made too much of it. Okay. What do we think here? That's not too bad. Be a nice place to dump stuff when I come in so that I'm not too cluttered. Now, as far as unlocking more feats. Oh, I can make a stove now. Nice. As soon as I have enough for that stove, I'm making it. What does it take to make the stove again? Oh, 50 iron. Boy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. 50 iron reinforcements. Holy shit. I forgot how long it takes to do that. Yeah, that'll be a while. Grab a little iron and repair this thing. Yeah, she's gonna be a while. Okay. And what am I going to do next? This is likely going to take a while, so let me just dump all this in here. Canteen again, and no idea where there's any water, so... But I'd like to go back and check on my other base anyway again. And let me consider again, what does it take to build a well? Because I'm going to need one here. Used to do these just for the... Excuse me. Just for the journey step and whatever, and this time it's actually kind of practical. Alright. Map. Thank you. Calculated. Totally meant to do that. You know, like back when I was less experienced, I would be like, oh, I'll take a flying leap at that and skid down, and then I realized that, like, I'm not looking at it right, and that's way too far to actually jump, and then I go splat. So that was a lesson learned. Uh-oh. What a great fight to go into with low health from falling damage. Oh, man. Z is not impressed by me at all right
You
now.
picked the wrong fight.
And that's only a first tier enemy. I don't really need the piddling amount of whatever these guys have, and I'm not in any shape to pick more fights. And here comes the dog. No? Is he coming? Well, meat is meat. Gonna need about this much of that. Given how many iron reinforcements I'm gonna need, I may as well just get cracking on that. For that matter, I'm gonna need steel reinforcements too, so. My little turtle babies. So cute. Oh, I have enough shaped wood that I could make one of these. Just let me get the reinforcements as soon as they're ready. Can finally dismantle this terrible thing. Stop using all my workbenches as storage. One more. There we go. Alright, now I'm just being Now I'm just being compulsive about it. There we go. Actually, I'm using that right now. What was I not using? Small turtle guarding. Yeah, I'm sure if anyone breaks in, these guys are totally handle it. Are they all done? They're almost. Just come back in a few minutes. I'll just leave the dies here because they're inventory clutter otherwise, and I'm probably not using them right now. Maybe that too. Actually, the decorative stuff I could just leave over here too. Store some leather over here. Okay. Check my pet station again here. Take these two out. Yay, more turtles. I'm wondering what happens if you take one of the small turtles with you and like try to level it. I mean, is that even going to be possible, or it's going to be funny probably, I'll tell you that much. Wow. These early chapters, I'm filling them out pretty fast here. Still need to locate a human settlement, and don't know where to start there. I mean, I guess if I go around the whole coastline, I would eventually run into one, you would think. I would guess that these guys just don't gain levels or whatever, so yeah, I probably can't do anything with them. Sorry, guys. Remind me what I need for the stove again. Just 50 iron reinforcements. Alright, I'm going to head back to my other... This is the same, like, torn parchment you find from, like, friggin' everybody, basically, so... I'm gonna just drop that. Head back to my second base and see if I can get closer to making something useful over there. Grab as many of these as I can take with me right now. to fill my canteen this time. Better. You know what? I forgot to leave these guys food in their feed box. Okay. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I seem to have missed a chat over here. I hope that wasn't too long ago. Sorcha Jane, welcome to the channel. Sorry, I wasn't, I have Stream Manager on my phone. I wasn't expecting... Oh, yeah, I was thinking really hard. Let's go with that. Nice to have you here. Thanks for dropping in. I'm been, as the title implies, is the third part of my Isle of Siptah run, and I've been doing it about 3 hours at a time, and this is my, I'm up to having 2 houses so far, and I'm just doing a little bit of grinding to get them equipped properly. Where's this, it's one of these jumping on me again. There we go. You know, I love that they made these guys' attack animations more interesting, even when, you know, getting hit with that pounce attack, like, kind of embarrasses the heck out of me because I know it's coming and I get hit anyway. They really did improve a lot of these enemies. Uh-oh. See, I almost got nailed with that. I love the Warhammer animations. It's like one of the most fun weapons in the game for me. It's got a nice moveset. And I've got my Priest of Zath here on the, we just put her on the Wheel of Pain about an hour ago, I think. And it's gonna be a while. I also have nowhere to put her yet because I haven't built the Zath altar. I haven't even learned the religion yet. You know, I meant to pick that religion as my starting, and I must have clicked the wrong thing somewhere, because I ended up with Mitra as my religion. Like, I must have overlooked something in character creation, because I was pretty sure I chose it, but I must have been clicking around to look at what the other ones did, and then I went to adjust something else and forgot to go back to it. So, until I find where on the island, although I don't need hints because I'm kind of trying to do this as a blind playthrough, but you know, it's going to be a little while before I find that. I might just end up building a meteor altar somewhere and abandoning it just to get the journey step done. But that wasn't the original plan for the character. We'll just have to wing it. Fairly happy with how this place is equipped so far. I've got my nice... this bed's from the Drachetto set. This is from Drachetto DLC. But, you know, I like this. Looks fancy. And some of my meat's going bad again. I don't have a compost heap or anything yet. I'm just throwing it over there until I decide what to do with it. I've got my my armor and weapons are from the new one, People of the Dragon DLC. So this is the Numidian set. I have Numidian Scout outfit and Numidian Warhammer and Mace so far. So also I have some of my Numidian daggers too. I haven't really used these that much. It's always handy to have this because some things, like, they go down to bleed stacks a lot faster than any other way of getting rid of them, so they can be helpful in certain fights. I'm on a solo game. This is single player. I've been playing pretty much the entire my entire existence with Conan has just been mostly solo play, because like I'm coming to this from you know, I used to play like Bethesda games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and whatever, and I'm kind of playing this the same way like as I played those games. I haven't messed around on the public servers or anything. I have played a little bit of multiplayer with a friend that we it was really kind of difficult to get it to work for us because they were having a little trouble with the system requirements and so on. But it was a fun experience. You know, we dabbled with it for a few hours, but we didn't really get anywhere. But it was, you know, it's a fun way to pass the time. I would really like to get back into that again. It's just I hear the public servers are like really kind of a problem right now. There's just too many people hacking and griefing everywhere. You know, it's hard to find good servers. Love the People of Dragon build set, but the armor is pretty awful. Yeah, the armor is very... Well, it's very generic fantasy. It's sort of like generic medieval-looking armor. Which, you know, if you're into that, and if you're really missed, like, not having that in the game, because all the other armor sets are more, you know... I mean, I guess for some people that's a big win, but, you know... I mean, it's not bad, it's just, you know, it's not terribly inspired, because just every other game does, you know, there are so many medieval fantasy games that we're kind of numb to seeing that style everywhere. Yeah, I've never played Elder Scrolls Online. It honestly, like, it looks more, like, I've watched people play Elder Scrolls Online, it looks a little more like they took World of Warcraft and put like a Skyrim skin over it, basically. So... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was talking about the Conan servers. Yeah, like, the Conan Exile servers, like, I've just heard that there's... You know, I haven't really tried them out, but it's like I'm not inclined to because I've heard that they're just not run very well. You know, that... They've basically sort of given up trying to do anything about the hacking, and you know that kind of ruins the experience for me. Like, I mean, if you want to do online for Conan, I get the impression that you really need a private server where you have, like, you know, like they can just kick people who are causing trouble. Yeah, some of the communities are. Yeah, I mean, if yeah, if I get into a nice community server, that might be good. I mean, I'm also like, since this is a blind playthrough, I'm kind of trying to see how far I can get on my own, like, and not just have like a whole team carry me who have like all done it all before. I did eventually get to the end game of. Took me a long time because this is my first survival game, really. Like, I don't really play survival games at all. Like, I'm aware of stuff like Rust and, you know, 7 Days to Die and Ark and all those games, but, like, I don't really play any of them. So I was kind of learning the whole survival game mindset, you know, as far as this was my first experience for that. You know, this is what sort of got me into the idea of survival games, but I don't know. You know, it's going to take me so long to really exhaust everything I can do in this one that I probably am not going to be looking for like a second or third survival game to grind in. But I've had lots of fun with this, though. I like that I like the Conan setting. You know, I'm kind of a fan of you know, the Robert E. Howard works and whatever. Yeah, PvP kind of like I'm not really that interested in getting into like PvP like dick waving contests, honestly. It's just you know, I like to be able to like build nice pretty stuff like this and just not have to like log in next time and see that somebody smashed it all. That's really not what I'm here for. I remember, like, I played a lot in the, most of my playtime, if you look at how many hours, I don't know how many hours I have on this now, but it's probably somewhere around 1800. Yeah, organized PvP, and, yeah, I mean, if you're doing it sort of like arena battles, I guess I could see how that would be fun, because it's not like you're losing all your progress if, like, you know, when somebody comes and invades your base or whatever, you know, you just, like, you know, you get in the ring, you, like, duke it out a little bit, and then you go back to what you were doing. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a little more fun than just, you know, let me spend hours building all this stuff so that somebody else can, like, you know, plant a bomb in it. I'm about to make my first stove in this area, I think. I have so much stuff. Like, if you've seen on my YouTube channel, I have some a few streams I did from my Exiled Lands run. But I mean, I didn't really start streaming that until I'd already had everything built up. So it's mostly just sort of a tour of all my completely ridiculous bases. But I mean, that shows you what I was doing. Like before I only got into Siptah a few days ago, even though I've owned it for a while. So, like, I felt like I'd done base tour, like a few streams of just base tours and running around and stuff, but I feel like I sort of said everything that I had to say about what I was doing there. You know, I really didn't have much, like, there wasn't much new to do once I showed everyone, like, well, this is what my base looks like. And, you know, unless I want to just run around and kill the same bosses over and over, because I'm already, like, in Exiled Lands, I'm at the end game. Like, I've accomplished everything except kill the Mummy of the Ring, which you can't do because they never implemented it, which I'm still a little annoyed at. Like, you know, they can't have somebody, you know, I mean, that the game has been out a few years and they can't, you know, all these updates come out and they can't have somebody spend like 5 minutes trying to implement that. You know, at least enable that boss, like, to appear when you make the keystone or whatever. And the other objective is obviously use the keystone and escape, which means that delete your world, and that's the end of that. So I'm not really ready to do that. Like, I was using that as a, like, since I was using my Exiled Lands run as a sandbox, I don't want to just end it and then have all my buildings and everything I built up disappear. yeah, I'm still having too much fun screwing around there and like solo play. It's just trying to make a stream out of that was getting a bit challenging because I'd sort of done everything there was to do. Alright, I think I have... Alright, I think I have enough for the stove now. Yeah. Playing several games at the moment, including Conan, like having a game to go back to when I play it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, I would really hate to just sort of delete that and stop using it, you know, even though I've kind of exhausted it, but it's also, you know, it's fun, like, to just run around, like, with a level 60 character with everything stockpiled and just do whatever you want. I also, in that run, in my Exiled Lands solo run, I eventually got to the point where I turned off Purges and Sandstorm just so I wouldn't have to deal with them anymore. So, that definitely helped as far as, like, you know, just being able to just chillax with the game and not really worry too much about what you're doing. But on the other hand, it also means that, you know, that's even less stuff to actually show anybody if I want to make an exciting experience out of the game. You know, out of, what did I just do? Oh. I wanted to split that. I just need some wood to put in my stove. What recipes do I have here? I don't really have a lot right now to... I haven't found any of those recipe books yet. Like, I remember when I was trying to get all the recipes for the stove in Exiled Lands, it was... You have to find, like, 10 different specialist cooking books all over the place. I ended up having to look up some of them because there were ones that I must have... there were some I felt like I never would have found if I didn't look them up. Okay. Yeah, so I don't even know where any of those are here because I haven't even found any of the civilization areas yet. So that's something to look forward to at least. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do here was I wanted to build a well, and I have to check again what I need for that. Where's that well? Scrolling right past it again. You know, there's stuff that you would think I would know like by the back of my hand by now that I still have to remember sometimes. Here it is. 60 bricks, 60 shaped wood, 300 tar. I thought it was 200. I only brought 200 with me. Oh well. And 42 of these iron reinforcements. Okay. So, just gathering, how am I doing on iron reinforcement so far? I think I used them all up. Excuse me, I'll get rid of that in a moment. Yeah, I had my, I think I had my moderation settings. I don't know if you dropped in from any of the previous streams, but I had my moderation settings like way too high, and I think it was filtering out people who, like actual people who were trying to talk. And so I adjusted that a little bit, but now I get the occasional bot wandering in. If it gets to be a regular problem, I'll probably have to adjust that again. At least we have some more options to deal with that now than we used to, because it took that, you know, disaster back in, you know, a few months ago to, like, finally get Twitch to wake up and realize that their moderation tools were, like, not up to snuff. We had a few months ago, we had a severe, like, it's all, I mean, you know, people doing what they call hate raids has always been a thing, but it got, like, a few months ago, we had a wave of them that was really, you know, it was really exceptionally nasty, because some people had started, you know, you had some, like, asshole trolls that were, like, basically, you know, organizing it. That they, you know, they were, like, orchestrating, like, waves of hate raids on everybody. Like, it came out around the time that they started allowing people to tags for stuff like LGBT, and they were going out of their way to target those people specifically. And it was just, it got to the point where, you know, it was becoming a big publicity disaster for them, and they finally sort of, because they used to have, like, there used to be so many loopholes in the way. Yeah, it's like, there were so many loopholes that, like, as far as, like, you used to be able to literally create, like, infinite number of names off of just, like, one account, which I don't know why that was even enabled on, you know, like, that's the kind of thing you would, like, I don't know who developed Twitch's code, but I mean, that's the kind of thing you would have, like, when you're testing it, and then get rid of that before you go live with the code, you know, and it's like, you know, why was that even still in the system? That, like, who actually, like, what legitimate purpose do you ever have? Like, I know people have, like, they make up a chat bot for their channel or whatever, but I mean, nobody needs, like, nobody's ever going to need to make, like, 100 names just for, like, you know, it's like you need one for you and one for, like, one or two for maybe your chat bots or something, if you have, like, if you're using your own moderation bots, and that's really about it. And there's really, it's hard to understand, like, why that was even a thing, but people were exploiting the heck out of it. Because, unfortunately, the people who were doing the hate raids, they basically, you know, they had, like, code, they not only had scripts that were, like, they could just automatically make up waves of bots to do their dirty work for them, but they were distributing the code to their other people, so every script kiddie in the world could also imitate it. And, you know, I think Twitch actually sued a couple of them, but I don't know if that ever went anywhere, because I think they, you know, they're, like, in other countries and whatever, but anyway, you know, I mean, it's enough. Thankfully, they've, you know, they've worked on fixing stuff since then, and people are more aware of the problem, so, you know, there's less soft targets out there for those guys now. It just sucks that that's sort of what you have to deal with, you know. It's like, I don't want to go off on a big, like, social rant or whatever, but it's kind of, like, one of the hard lessons I've learned over the past couple of years is that you really can't have anything, you know, the whole, like, you know, you can't, this is why we can't have nice things. It's like you can really only have good things in life to the extent that you can keep evil people out of them. You know, there's really no such thing as, like, you know, like, ignore them and they'll go away. It's just, you know, it just doesn't work like that. Things are incredibly aggressive and very unrealistic about how well they're going to do against a human in armor. Hamburgers. There we go. Alright, now that I got that stove installed, don't know what else I'm going to do with it just yet. Yep, there goes my torch. I have plenty of them, doesn't matter. I'm going to drop this one. See, I could just if I was just playing solo, like off stream, I would just probably, you know, I'm used to sort of fumbling around in the dark in certain areas just because I don't want to waste the torch. And when you're streaming, that's not a really good choice because then nobody can see what you're doing. Yeah, it's like, I mean, unfortunately, there's not a lot of options in this for light sources other than the torch, as far as player-controlled light sources, anyway. Like, you know, in something like Oblivion, I mean, you can, you know, you can just enchant something with a light spell and just sort of wear it 24/7, and you'll never have to worry about that. But, you know, here we're much more limited on that. I know there's one, like, Warhammer, like a legendary Warhammer that has its own light effect on it. But I don't have that in this run. I have that in Exiled Lands in one of my vaults or something. I have this bow, but I'm not very good with it yet. Oh, I forgot to upgrade. Look at this. Alright. What else can I get now? I've got 21 points available. So what should I go for next? I don't know if I'm going to need this later, but I'm tempted to think that I probably will. Because I know there's like, I don't think there's any sandstorm in this setting, but I know that the sandstorm mask, the sandstorm mask, I don't even have an armorer's bench to show you where the recipe, I guess, but this thing, what do you call it, this, I hope my cam isn't blocking it, but sandstorm breathing mask, need armor and iron tools to be able to make it, and it's level 30, which I just unlocked. It's a... Yeah, it protects you from taking damage from being in the sandstorm, but it's also useful in some areas. Like in Exiled Lands, it's useful when you go to harvest the Black Lotus because that grows in an area that has like poison gas in it, and there's a few other areas in the game where it'll keep you from breathing in nasty stuff and taking damage. But I don't think I'm approaching any of those areas yet. Yeah, it's a good thing to have. Let me see. I know that I'm going to need iron reinforcements for the well, so I better start making those. Yeah, I now I remember what I was planning to do. I was going to go harvest some trees so I could make shaped wood for that well. I built this house annoyingly far from all of the water sources, so I'd like to have a well here so I can just refill my canteen whenever I want to. Everything's going to be kind of slow right now as far as crafting because I don't have any thralls. So everything's going to be at potato speed for a while. Good thing all this stuff grows back really fast. Alright, so that should be enough for the well, and now I just need rocks to make more bricks. I have 20 bricks so far. I'm just going to leave this torch running because I don't care, because I have plenty of them. I have 20 bricks, so I'm going to need about 400 stone to make about 40 more bricks, and then then I think after that I just need a little more tar and I need some iron reinforcement, and so I should be able to make that well. Usually the well is more like, I mean, in Exiled Lands there's so many water sources everywhere that I consider the wells decorative in most places. But around here it's like, I don't even know like in which direction to go to get my canteen filled at this point. So I should probably do something about that. I don't want to have to run all the way back to the ocean to do that every time. Oh, one more iron too. Okay. I'm gonna need some more of this for my stoves and everything too, so. There. Alright. Now, I'm going to see if any of that iron respawned down here. Well, some of the coal is back. Could always use more of that. Getting a pretty good haul here. There was, when I first got here, I harvested, then my previous stream, I harvested a whole bunch of iron, and then I got chased off by something that was about to kill me because I was trying to shuffle back to the house with it, and a demon spider showed up, and I had to drop it to be able to run. So that was kind of annoying. I had a lot of iron there, but, you know, sometimes the real treasure is getting home in one piece, so you just have to do that. Yeah, I mean, it's, well, I mean, it's a, you know, it's a survival game, not an everybody, you know, gets along and hugs it out game, so, of course, like, you know, they wouldn't be, gathering resources wouldn't be as much fun if there was nothing trying to stop you. Collapse my temporary box of a base and I'm galloping up north to look for a permanent spot. Yeah, you know, I mean, placement does matter when you're trying to, I'm a little more careful about, like, I mean, when I'm first started on the beach here, I mean, I just wanted to get a base somewhere as soon as possible that at least wasn't in an area too hostile. Because I know that, I haven't had a purge yet, but I mean, I know eventually that's coming. Yeah. Well, at least I'm getting lots of experience for these things. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what's going to come attack this base if this gets targeted in a purge. I would guess that it's probably going to get smashed pretty fast, but if I don't upgrade it soon. The one on the beach I'm not too worried about because that's basically like the Noob River from, you know, Exiled Lands, and I don't think the stuff that shows up is going to be that formidable, I hope. But we'll see. More coal, more iron. All good things here. Throw some more rocks in there. I don't have a tannery yet. I don't remember what it takes to make a tannery. I know it takes a certain amount of bark. Wood, stone, and bark. I'm not even really going to have room to put one in here. Probably just leave it outside. Would it fit over it? No, probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I suppose I left any bark in here. Nope. I have a pretty good amount of leather and tar and stuff in my tannery at my starting base. Actually, I might make a run back there because I know I have more iron reinforcements there and I can pick up the rest of the tar I need to make that well. Just going to throw this in here right now. Do I have... Oh yeah, I'm using that to make shaped wood, right? Enough wood and more stone. Alright, let's start making that. Didn't take very long at all. These doors are gross and I want to fix them. Definitely want to upgrade those. I don't know if it's wise to cram this in like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to be making my base a mess if I do this. Maybe this can go outside. I'm not too worried about this thing. Especially since it turned out not to be that hard to make. Although, should I put some foundations in the front of this just so that it, I don't know, have a nice even floor to put it on at least? So I was thinking maybe I'd put an armorer bench or something over here. Also, I don't have an armorer bench yet. I should do something about that. Takes stone, wood, and twine. Now, why is it always doing this to me? What am I overlapping with? I don't get it. Killing me with this crap. I thought I had this placeable for a minute, and I guess I was wrong. I'm actually gonna have to like slap a floor down just to have to put something to put this on. Community servers are nice, but someone's always built some atrocity in your favorite spot. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. I mean, I've heard that I've heard that was like another problem with the servers, is you have like people who would they would take a good resource location or something valuable like an obelisk or whatever, and they would just build like this giant castle around it just so that nobody else can get there and use it. And, you know, like the land claims were kind of a problem. Yeah, good community has rules for that. That like, you can't just block off all the, you know, like dungeon entrances and whatever, because that's not very sporting. I mean, it's funny you actually have to tell people that, though. You know, it just sort of shows you the times we live in. I might actually need to hang on to a little bit of this iron right now. Let me see how many reinforcements I have at my old base, and then I'm going to see what I feel like doing about that. Where's my old base again? Oh yeah. Nice thing is my house is kind of pointing to my beachfront base, so shouldn't be too hard to find my way back. Left this fence here. Is there something I'm supposed to like look for and find around here, or is this just decoration? I guess that's just ruins for the sake of ruins. Love that falling damage. Okay, I'm trying to go that way, so I'm gonna have to skid down this thing. I love this. This is so... Just doing this nonsense is just one of the most fun things in the game, though. Just doing the slip and slide down the hill there. something and start healing. You know, I've been playing this long enough that I remember when so much of this game was so different. Like, the healing from food used to be ridiculous. A lot of things were just, in some ways, so much easier. Like, you had, what do you call it? Like, you know, fish traps didn't even need bait, which was, you know, you had, like, really abundant food supplies early on once you figured that out. I remember my first base in Exiled Lands, I eventually ended up with a row of something like, I had something like 50 fish traps set up in a row along the river that I was just constantly just harvesting them and just making fish strips, like in the, like I'd have like 3 or 4 stoves running at once to make fish strips. And it was, you know, you could stockpile food so easily, and that was a medium grade food too. So, and back when the, you know, the foods used to give you really abundant healing if you had decent food, you know, that really, you know, and then when they finally sort of, when they finally nerfed that, that really, it took me a while to adjust to that, because, I mean, I can sort of understand why they did, but especially in the sense of like if you actually want there to be any PvP balance or something, I could see the way that stuff couldn't stand forever. But you know, that was as someone who had gotten used to that, like sort of using that as a crutch in the single player, that was definitely a learning experience when they started changing that stuff. And when they first nerfed the healing, they really over nerfed it to the point that healing from food was totally useless, and they buffed it back up a little bit because they realized they kind of overdid it. Oh, I have all these little baby turtles now, by the way. I was, like, saving these turtle hatchlings because I was wondering if you get, like, the war turtles like you get from, like, the shellbacks from Exiled Lands, and apparently you don't. But, oh, he left me poop. How nice. But, yeah, I had, like, 5 of them in here, and I thought I was getting, like, 5, you know, battle turtles here, and I didn't. What I actually got was, these little decorative guys. But I'm pretty happy with that. They're cute. They make the house look nice. Aw. I haven't named them or anything yet. At least they make the place look lived in. Apparently they're guarding, so they're like, you know, these guys are totally going to pounce on anybody who breaks in here. Okay. As far as what else I need right now. I don't want to just loot one base just to, like, move resources to the other base. I want to diversify a little bit, so maybe not just yet with that. Alright, I got enough stuff to do what I want to do, so I could just clean that out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. And my cat is coming along to help here because the sun's coming up and my cats wonder what I'm doing at the computer. I wonder what I'm doing here, you know, about 8:40 in the morning, too, so. What? I'm trying to entertain the internet here. Come on. What are you doing? What's up, Rambo? How you doing, my little friend? Yeah, they're gonna want breakfast pretty soon. Ninja Turtles. Yeah, exactly. I could just name them. You know, was it Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and I forget who the other one is at the moment. Uh-oh. I don't even care about fighting every last one of these guys. I just want to get up here so I can take a shortcut to my base. Oh, Leonardo, I think, was the other one, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Ow. You know, I'd rather have this person as a follower, but I don't have a Wheel of Pain in this area yet. Ooh, grease orbs. Yes. Yeah, I know you want breakfast. You have to see the looks my cats are giving me right now. Oh, did I just fall off of that whole fucking thing? God damn it. You kidding me? Alright, let's try not to do that twice. See if I can actually make it all the way up this time. If it looks like I'm not going to make it, I have to leave enough stamina to make sure I can skid down. Come on, come on. There we go. You know, sometimes the shortcut is more of a pain in the ass than just going a long way and avoiding all the difficulty. I'm sorry, you have to stay off my desk when I'm doing this. Hello. Say hello. Good morning. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, wave hi to the internet. Hello. So this is Rambo. My other pal Rocky is around here somewhere. Give me a few minutes, okay? 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 Yeah. I'm probably gonna, in about 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna wrap this up, just because, you know, it's about 8:45 here, and I'm gonna be starting my day soon. Need to start my routine and get the cats fed and get myself fed, all that fun stuff. Let me see if I have enough to build that well. Ah, missed. See if anybody else wants some. How about you? Yeah, I knew you were going to respawn. Get over here. Okay. And it's doing that thing again. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Guess I'm going to find out later what that's all about. Should be able to craft the well with this much crap. There we go. Then I just need to find a flat place to put this. Just right in front of the front door seems reasonable. That's nice. Now, since I'm carrying this stupid thing around, let's see if I'm getting any better at placing things. Seems to think I'm overlapping with imaginary things no matter where I put stuff. Oh, really? While I'm trying to do that, you gotta do this. Just stop already. Stop it, get some help. Spin! There we go. Try to do it like this. Does it get any easier? No, it just doesn't want me to put it on this piece of ground for some reason. Let's try and see if we can get it over here. I am going to call that close enough. Yeah, there's no way I'm actually going to finish this much stuff with this much bark, but I can at least get it started, I guess. Oh, I still don't have an armorer's bench yet, do I? Enough twine around here? I remember I stockpiled some at some point. Yeah, I did. Alright. should be enough to make an armorer's bench. The space is really shaping up now. Just waiting for that to finish crafting. Alright. Sort of works. Probably have to start moving stuff around when I actually get thralls to put in these, because they're going to be standing over each other probably. But for now, I'll live with it. Throw my extra inventory in here for a minute. Alright, so I've got stove, artisan table, furnace, carpenter's bench, blacksmith's bench, armorer's bench, large campfire, luxurious bed, and my storage. It's off to a nice start. And I'm going to start making steel reinforcements because I know I'll need them later. Actually, I could make more of these too, but, well, this I might actually want to repair my pick with these. Gotta make sure I don't let my pick like start running out, because it's gonna be really annoying if I have to start using a stone pick or the hatchet to gather things. Okay, another journey step, nice. Making nice progress here. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here because I feel like that's enough for enough shenanigans for one day. But thank you for dropping in. It was very nice to have somebody to chat with. Do a lot of no chat streams. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, feel free to drop in anytime. I'll be doing this on the regular. I'm trying to get at least every day or every other day to do another chapter of this Siptah run. So thank you very much for your support. It's been nice having you here. And I better go feed these cats before they riot. I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.